Hello friends, my name is Ruth.
Hi, I'm Sammy.
And this is Culture Shock.
Friends, as we mentioned before, we have events this year. There are celebrations. So the wedding is coming up. Tomorrow is a friend's wedding. And today we're going to look for clothes to rent for Ruth. I do have my suit, the one I used at my wedding, and they've already removed the details so I can wear it normally. But Ruth does need a dress, and my mom and dad do too, so we're going to look for something nice. Alright friends, we've arrived. Now we're looking at options for my mom because shopping for her is a bit difficult. She needs long sleeves, so you can try it on. We're looking at other colors to see if there are other options. Let's see, I'm going to try that one over there. What size do you need, Mom? 35 or 36? I think it's 35 because it's the same. See, pass me a little.
Too big.
Too big. 36, I think? Yes, that's right.
That one fits him.
There it is. Girl. There, Ruth is also trying on a dress. Let's see which one she'll like. Let's see which one she'll like. My dad is trying it on. My mom already chose the green one. He's looking. Let's see which he likes. Now he's tried on another one for dad. It's green and brand new, so I think this one would fit him well. It would also match with my mom's. This one is better. The size is good too. Now we're looking for shoes for my mom. She preferred to buy them because she doesn't want to keep renting. She's gonna take that one. It'll be useful for other parties too, right? They're nice and silver. They go with everything. Friends, today is a new day. Well, yesterday we were renting clothes and everything, and today is the wedding day, so we're already here. There's Ruth.
Ready.
She looks gorgeous, and well, so do I.
His friend got her the handkerchief because he's the groom's little page.
Uh-huh. What's it called? Page?
I think it's called Page.
Best man.
Best man.
That's what my friend asked me, so I'm here with him. And I'm also very happy about the decision they've made to get married.
In the church.
In the church, and yes, we're happy here, just waiting for the ceremony to start.
Her parents are there too.
My parents are there too. My mom is talking to my sister, I think. And my dad has already put on his suit. Alright friends, we're about to enter the church. There it is. Ah, it's nice. This is my first time here in this church. Well friends, we just left the church wedding. Now we're here at the buffet. And we're serving things there. Well, it's a buffet. There's much variety in the food. It's mostly Italian style food. There are also pastas, snacks. There's a lot of variety. Friends, I'm going to share a bit of my routine with my little ones because Ruth has gone to Pune with my parents. There we set up a showroom where we sold products from India. My parents also sold food and I stayed with the little ones. I was already tired of traveling. Last year we had many fairs in different parts of Peru and I missed my little ones too. So Ruth and I decided that she would go to Pune and I stayed with the little ones. And it's the first time I've stayed for so long because Ruth has been gone for 8-9 days. And it's the first time I've stayed like this, just with the little ones. But it helps me a lot that I know how to cook, so I'm making breakfast right now. Risha and Adira are still in bed. Risha and I just woke up, so we're starting the day with breakfast. Friends, I've already made breakfast. Today we're going to eat blueberries, apple, bread with egg. Adira doesn't eat much bread, so I just gave her half and gave her the egg separately. Now it's time for breakfast. Well, friends, we're going to have breakfast now, and here is little Adira. There is Risha. Don't just drink juice, eat some bread too. What's this called? Rishu, it's anda. Anda, ma'am. Adira really likes to eat eggs. Since I told her not to eat bread, she leaves her bread like that and she'll eat it at the end. Hehe, but well, let her eat her way. The important thing is that she eats. She really likes to eat these eggs. Blueberries, she has a good appetite, like a good Peruvian. We've already eaten, friends. Now we're going to clean up. The kids are helping. I'm going to sweep and they're going to clean their furniture. There you go. You have to give them work too because they're the ones who make the most mess. No, son, not that. You don't use that with a wet cloth because it can get ruined. Like that. Now I'm going to sweep because those little ones just watch everything. Adira eats and throws everything on the floor. There's her crayon, her arrow. We have to clean everything up now. Every day we clean, but there's always trash like this because the little ones, you know how kids are. It's understandable that they're going to make a mess. They're done with the furniture. Now they're going to Adira. She's over there struggling. She wants to climb up. Now they're going to clean the table. Every day it's like this. Adira follows me everywhere. Well, friends, we're about to have lunch. We cleaned the whole house. Now we're really hungry. We're having lunch with my in-laws these days because it's just us and the little ones, and cooking just for the three of us doesn't seem right to me, so we're eating with my mother-in-law. Let's see what they've cooked today. Today they've made quinoa with pork. I really like this dish, and well, with rice and potatoes too, so let's eat. Adira is curious now. She's exploring everything. She sees them washing the dishes and brings her little chair, climbs up and wants to wash the dishes too. Adira, do you like it? Friends, we already had a delicious meal and it's already late in the afternoon. It's also 3 o'clock and Adira is taking a nap. At this time, she usually sleeps for an hour and a half, and sometimes she wants to sleep longer, but I don't let her sleep too much because if I do, she won't want to sleep until very late at night. That's why a 1-hour nap is enough. There's Risha. She's playing with the toys her grandparents from India gave her. He's going to take advantage of Adira sleeping because she takes everything. Anything Risha wants to grab, she wants to grab the same thing too, and sometimes they fight over that. She woke Adira up and took her nap. My little one is playing with the same toys as Risha. He's watching television, but it's the last cartoon. After that, he has to practice piano. Yes. Friends, now it's already afternoon. It's 5:30 in the afternoon. I've brought the kids here to a playhouse. There are a lot of games. She likes to play with dolls. She went into a castle. There are several dolls like that here. And Risha also brought her superheroes. Adira is playing in the sand. This sand looks like the sand in Cancun. It was just like this, really white, right? And the little one really likes to play with sand and funnels and everything. Risha is going to play chef. What will you make? Okay. This Adira just follows along with whatever he wants to do. She wants the same thing too. Adira is doing her shopping. Well, friends, we're back from the games. Now Risha is going to practice. Well, she's practicing her piano. As we said, he's taking lessons. There are her sheets with music scores. Adira is there eating. Well, he was eating there at the table. Risha came here to practice and wants to be close to him. We bought this big keyboard for Risha. It's semi-professional because the other one she had, the little blue one we bought a while ago, its tones were very childish. Risha's teacher recommended that we buy this one so she can get used to these tones. And that's because the other blue one, like I said, had very childish tones. Well, friends, we've already had dinner, and Risha and Adira have also gone to sleep. They sleep between 8 and 9 at night, and that's how my day has been. Well, it's not that complicated now because Adira is already a bit older, and Risha is also independent in many things. They eat by themselves, you just have to serve them, and they also play on those days. My mother-in-law is also helping me because Risha is taking some classes, like piano and swimming. So I had to take her to her classes, and I would leave Adira with my mother-in-law because she goes to her classroom around lunchtime. So by that time I was already back, so she has helped me a lot also with lunch as well. Like I told you, since there is only the three of us, Adira and Risha eat just a little, and I don't eat much either. So I said, why should I cook, right? It's better to have lunch with my mother-in-law. That's just my routine with my little ones, and it's the first time I've stayed so many days with them.
Friends, I'm already back in Lima. Recently, I was at a showroom with produce from India with my in-laws. This time I went alone, and well, Sonia already showed you her routine with the kids. It's the first time she stayed so many days, right? What did you think?
Yeah, it was calm, because since they're already grown up, it's not that hard. If Adira were younger, I think it would have been complicated, but it was fine. I had already gotten used to their schedules.
Yeah, now she just wants to send me and just says yes.
Go do it.
Right, this year I think we'll take turns so he won't get so exhausted. I know it's been tiring, but oh well. We wanted to end this video by clearing up a few things since this video is being uploaded after a month. And well, there have been a lot of questions, and for the people who have those questions, it's because they don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Friends, yes, because a lot of people have been asking me what happened if I'm pregnant, or if I got divorced, or if there are family problems, or they feel like something bad is happening. Friends, don't make drama where there isn't any. Like I said, if you haven't heard why we haven't uploaded videos, it's simply because you don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and there's no explanation. So, I'm going to disappoint you honestly, because you're probably expecting something like that, but no, there isn't anything. We simply said we were going to take a break in January, that's all, nothing more. And I posted it like 3 times on my Instagram and Facebook stories because people kept asking me, and at first it was like, oh, I missed you all. But little by little, people started commenting, asking if I was pregnant, if I had gotten divorced, if there were family problems. I guess they thought something serious was going on, right? I was like, but I already told them that I'm going to rest with my husband, so well, right? I know that making videos isn't a big deal, so how hard can it be? But it does wear you out emotionally, my friend. So we just said that we need to rest this month, and then in February we'll start strong.
That's why, my friends, we were resting, because we were also a bit tired of fairs. And sometimes we had to record, and we decided that in January we're going to rest. We're not recording, since recording, especially YouTube videos, can take a lot of time, sometimes requiring filming different parts throughout the day. That's how vlogs work. And also, since the kids were on vacation too, we decided to spend more family time. We were also running Rizu workshops, and we posted some things about that in our stories, like Rizu workshops, hours, and also dance workshops, and that's why we were absent.
Yes, friends, I want to ask you something very important. Don't believe what other people say about our lives, because they don't live with us, or they're not the only ones who could know. And finally, not even our parents know the things that happen in our apartment. So, because there were comments like, is it true that you already got divorced? And I would say, who told you that then? Or, is it true that you're pregnant? I would wholeheartedly recommend that you don't believe those people. Maybe they say yes, that this or something else happened.
Sometimes they confirm things.
Sometimes they say friends, so I don't know, a little more logic too, right? I mean, you have to think. None of those people live with us. They shouldn't know the things that happen in our life.
Unless they show some proof.
Of course, and we have no reason to hide it. If I got pregnant, which I shouldn't now since we still have young kids and I'm taking care of myself, I would say so. I told you about the copper intrauterine device. So it's not in our plans, but if it were to happen for some reason, we would tell you, right? What would be the problem? If it were to happen, we would just take it as another blessing and keep moving forward, work harder. It would just be a little break, friends. That's why go follow us on Instagram and Facebook so you're always up to date. YouTube doesn't have a stories section, so we couldn't post any stories here. And well, that was the explanation. That's all it was. Friends, well, for now, we're going to keep uploading videos until both of us say, well, this is as far as we go. The day that happens, we're not just going to disappear all of a sudden, friends. I think it would be very ungrateful of us, of course. That's how I would feel. The day we really retire from YouTube, we'll make a video saying goodbye to you all with all the pain in our hearts. And of course, everything has an explanation. We would share it with you too, and there wouldn't be a problem. So don't worry, we're going to continue with the channel, and if anything happens, we'll let you know.
Well, friends, that's all. We wanted to clear that up before ending this video so you don't have any doubts. And now that you know, we're going to record more videos.
Well, that's all for today's video. Take care. Bye-bye.